That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me fuck all that shit, just let me go.
Broadcasting live from the heart of Europe, this is the YouTube broadcasting. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Tommy State. This shot for the point. I had a very interesting day today.
Did you?
Well, I'm having a lot of trouble staying awake during the day, which I have not had trouble like that since I was in college, I think. Or God.
Well, how often do you sleep?
I don't know. I need to fucking work out or do something. It's just too much time behind the computer and not enough.
I got you.
Yeah, I know. Oh, God. I just don't have enough energy to do anything. I'm probably going to have to bring up more people to get to the point. Because that's getting... And then I had another thing that I think I changed my mind. And then I was about to do something. Kavos called me. We talked for like 45 minutes. And
oh, yeah? How'd that go?
I think there's a little bit of nobody's declaring peace. Like I said this, he goes, he's like, so it's settled. It's like, yes, it's settled. And I'm still fucking goofing on you. Because I'm not particularly happy. But he did explain himself, and then I'm gonna kind of throw it out to you guys whether you believe him or not, and how I feel about the whole thing and what have you. It was kind of comical. And we actually have Kavos here. Kavos, you're on here.
There's an echo.
Are you gonna blow me up like you did last time?
Yeah.
That was unforgivable.
So me and Kavos.
Echo. There's
So
an
me and
echo.
Echo. Oh shit. Fuck. Yeah, I did. I almost want to start the show over again. Fuck. They donated $1 to Echo. Yeah, I always do that. Whenever I fuck with this thing, it's always bad. Should I start the show again and then just cut it later? He's going to crucify Kara. No, he's not going to crucify.
You want to.
Yeah, I do. Shit's fine? All right, fine. Well, anyway, so Kavos called. And we had it out. We hashed things out. And I tell him, I was like, I'm still making fun of you. I'm still criticizing your videos, and I'm still pissed off at you. And but he seemed to be really concerned. He sent me a DM, and he's like, look, I'm not telling you to fuck off this time or anything. Like, you did get one thing wrong yesterday when you had Nabber on. I did not use you to fucking defend banks. But he did say, I can see how you got there, right? And I didn't even get to the whole video because I was just listening to this, just like, it made me insane. And most of our conversation was me yelling at him, you know? Because I don't want any part of defending face banks. None of it. And to be perfectly honest with you, none of this would have gone as far as it did if Keemstar wouldn't have come in here and started saying that I wouldn't defend my wife in a fight. You know? And really just trying to shut me up through fucking high school embarrassment tactics to begin with. None of this was necessary. None of this was necessary. And it just...
Yeah, but it doesn't bring in views.
And then it spilled... Well, I don't know about that because I try to do this. If you get drama here, it's natural. It's not forced. I'm pissed if I'm pissed. You know, and that's one of the... That goes into the other thing with the little Twitter spat we had. I explained to him, I can't be called a liar. I can't be called like I'm full of shit. Take the L and shut up is not fucking acceptable. Except if I'm not getting a fucking fair shake from my friends. Well, anyway, getting back, but we'll get to that part later. So he says, I didn't set you up. He goes, I could see how you thought that way because I'll be perfectly honest with you. It's these goddamn DMs that make me nuts. You know, he starts off as, well, these are the wrong DMs anyway. Well, fuck it. I just showed him. You know,
the only reason why there's drama because you want twisting the facts.
He wasn't salty on the phone, ABC. He wasn't salty. I was more of a dick than he was. I'll be perfectly honest with you.
He's just a bad person.
That doesn't seem very
Stop smoking situation.
I was more salty. I was more salty than he was, personally. And He just said, no, that it wasn't true. It just kind of turned out that way. I was like, are you going to look me in the fucking eye and tell me that that was anything other than a defense of FaZe Banks? I mean, I see Keem tweeting about this yesterday, and he basically said, Kavos is not my, lapdog because he made a video on Rice Gum, which is true, and KSI, which is also true, and he also made one on FaZe Banks. FaZe Banks was defended. He doesn't feel that way. Did you watch that video, Jeff?
Which one? The FaZe Banks one?
Yes.
Yes, I believe I did.
Does that look like a fucking an attack on or an attack or a criticism on FaZe Banks? It looked like a defense, and I even brought up the black guy and the two. I'm like, come on. And then he said, "Well, it was just kind of a video." That's not what you led me to believe. And then again, he said, "Yeah, I could see how you got that way," but he did seem sincere. He's like, look, I don't care if you talk about it. I don't care
it
if you
really
don't.
Was just a giant shitstorm.
He said to me, he's like, I don't care if you talk about it. I don't care if you don't talk about it. It's not going to affect me. And he's right. He wasn't just being a rag, and he's right. But it's like, I go, do you realize like what that means to me? Like, I don't want to defend people that are in the wrong. I said, you got to think a little bit more about the millionaire. What about the people that work there? Yeah, I understand the guy that owns is fucking rich as fuck, but this guy act like a fucking jerk. And I like FaZe Banks going into this.
People working there just trying to pay bills, just trying to get by.
He was never given a proper platform to defend himself.
Yeah.
Leave him alone.
Yes. And he didn't say anything like that, but he did seem generally concerned that I didn't believe him. So we sort of left it at, we're going to be okay with each other, but he's got to earn my trust. And he's like, well, what I got to do to your trust? I was like, well, when it goes to the Twitter fucking battle that we had, I got to be perfectly honest with you. And I've said this in the air. Maybe that guy did deserve an apology, right? He's such a fucking prick that he doesn't deserve it. And he wants in the drama community. And he's going to do it through a victim card, right? But wouldn't it have been a lot nicer if you didn't throw me under the fucking bus and then you took me aside and say, Tommy, you fucked this up. I gave you the wrong information. I misunderstood. Let's all work this fucking thing out. Then I could have apologized to him publicly, and then it would have been the end of that. And actually, it would have been a fucking L for me. But I would have taken it on those. But I was like, he's like, yeah, but you said I fucked it up, which shocked the fuck out of me because we talked about it in the show. And I was like, you're fucking English. Like that's a big criticism, and you're acting like, you're coming here and you're coming here because I was triggered. Well, yeah, I was triggered. I go, our relationship's been pretty rocky. Fake fucking news story. The FaZe Banks thing, and now this, and that happens in a 2-week period, right? And I've been nothing but nice to you, and I've done nothing but to defend you from day one. From day one. And all I've ever got is kicked in the fucking teeth. And you know what he says to me? He says, thanks so much. YouTube Hall of Shame, just subbed. Thank you. Welcome to the Fuckheads. Thank you, sir. And he says, well, I never asked you to defend me, which is true. And I was kind of hurt when he said that. I don't get hurt too often. Like, I don't know. I thought that's what you did. I promoted his videos and what have you. And not that me promoting his videos that are going to, like, make a huge sub-view change. And I've taken tons of shit from fuckheads that tell me he's no good. How many times are we in the chat? He sucks. He's no good. I'm like, hey, guys, come on, man. He's a good fucking guy. God. I'm not saying I agree with everything that he says. And I have criticized him on here and gone over his videos before and made fun of him.
You have, not to the extent like you have the last week or so.
He did bring up, he's like, he goes, I think it was him or somebody else. He goes, didn't you say once that you wouldn't go that low as to make fun of my list or something like that? I said, yes, I did say that. Exactly. But you fucking you went lower. That's the way I see it.
How mature? You're going to make fun of my list? How mature?
Yes.
I'm not intimidated.
No, you're not. You're a very strong YouTuber. You're doing videos on Ellen DeGeneres. I should have asked him.
He deserved it.
Yes.
I demand you to take the action.
No, it usually takes a lot for you to pull out the big guns, so to speak.
Yes, I don't necessarily like going after people's personal attributes, as he put it. But I thought he's being
chin on a daily basis.
I don't know. He's just never thrown me a fucking bone. And I'm not talking about like a shout out in a video. Maybe like I don't know, defense once in a while.
Yeah.
You know. I don't know. When the whole thing happened with the news thing, I fucking cut it off. Everybody's like, oh, you're always at war. You're always talking about Keem. You're always talking about Kava. When somebody approaches me like this, I usually am open and what have you. But I mean, I got to be honest with you. The trust with my fans is my bread and butter. If I got people calling me liars, especially guys that are powerful, and I can take them, I have to speak out. I have to defend myself. I have to say why I won't give an apology. I have to keep this group of people happy because they are happy when they know I'm shooting straight. And I could have used a little help on that. I could have used a little help. Because like he's sitting there and I'm sorry, he was in the chat. It's always like a word mincing thing. He was in the chat. He wasn't not supporting, but in his version, he wasn't really supporting. He was just there. And he did try to call in. So it's like we're all using a word mincing thing. You know, it's like and I did notice by talking to him, he looks at the world very differently than I do.
I do. Patrol. It was different.
Yes. Everyone's different. Thank you, Glenn, so much. And he did say when I said that, I don't realize sometimes like how big I've got. And I don't realize when I say something, it's always like, you know, because we've had battles before. But when he says something now, I have to, it's not like if, Turkey Tom said something, you know?
Right. No, anything he says, it has some weight to it.
Yeah, it has a lot more weight. And he honestly says, I don't realize that all the time.
And even you didn't realize that, you know, when you were at 36,000 subs, you thought you were on top of the world.
Yeah. So I didn't buy all his stories. I don't necessarily trust him. But the problem is I've always liked him. I've always liked him. I always liked his balls. I don't like all the content. I don't like the way he presents all of it. But I also like how effective he is. And I'm sorry, clown. He's quadrupled your numbers. And I wouldn't say it's anywhere near as good as Klaus's Crazy, but I do think it's because he presents his alpha image. And I like that.
Clown also doesn't upload.
That's true.
that probably plays a pretty big factor.
Tommy admitted to pedophilia.
What?
He likes underage Kavos.
You know, that's strike one. That's strike one.
We hate that. That's like a rule here, dude.
That's
Nobody
strike one.
accuses each other of being pedophiles unless they are. Right, Kavos?
Yes. As a man, you two take action.
Fucking listen. God damn.
Like, oh, we're cool. I'm still making fun of him. I don't give a fuck.
That's the thing. Not the hypocrite.
I think
Liar,
the war. I think the war's
manipulator.
I think the war's kind of over. Yeah, that's the way I see it.
You know, I just now noticed that you probably purposely spelled my name wrong.
Yes. Flef.
Okay, but you put Felf, not
Felf Huffman. That sounds even better.
Felf. No.
Felf.
Like fucking lame is lame.
Lame. Well,
that a hook on my list?
Tried to fix
I'm
it.
with Tommy.
The exact same way.
What do you think? You making fun of me? You fucking jerk.
You're making fun of me.
Yeah, I'm making fun of you.
I'm making fun of your dyslexia. I'm making fun of your personal attributes.
Flef.
I'm a 20-year-old university student.
I mean, I guess Felf does make sense. I mean, because I do have huge fucking ears, so.
Yeah, Fluffman. I don't know. It sounds funny. I just wrote anything. I didn't even think about it. Fluffman. Felf Fluffman. Liam's here. I don't know. I don't know what to fucking think. I'm not fucking off a Keemstar band. That's a whole different bowl of wax. And he didn't have anything to do with that. We did get in a conversation about 12-year-old, but I'd rather not talk about it. And that's it. I'll just give you this particular thing. The way they see that whole situation is enough to make you fucking vomit. That's all. That's why they're completely out to fucking lunch in this situation. Nobody gets it, and that's all I'll say. They are totally out to fucking lunch. They are not thinking of that kid. But I will say this: he did make one really good point. You've said before that you didn't mind the shout out, and I don't mind the shout out. It's mostly because I root for people. I don't mind. And that was the other thing. This kind of ticked me off too. He was telling me, no, Keem really didn't tell him to do that. Keem didn't tell him to make the video. I was like, it doesn't matter if they make the video. It's the fact that you're using it. But Keem didn't do it. I said he did it publicly in a video and in a tweet. And then he started recruiting. So I was like, don't give me that shit. And he's like, well, you don't know what goes on behind the scenes. I know what goes on in public. And what went on public was, we're promoting this kid to take on Tommy C. It definitely was going to backfire from day fucking one. Admittingly, he started bleeding before me. He took a fucking almost 2K loss that day. Absolutely confused. His YouTube dreams crumbling before his eyes. And he's prepubescent. Like, how could anybody feel good about that? Now, I hope they in all honesty, I hope the thing gets straightened out. He starts gaining subs, becomes a fucking pootie pie for all I care. Right? But I just don't get why they think that's okay. I don't get. And I'm not saying Kavos thinks it's okay, but what he was telling me was long term, this could really help him. And if that's the case, I hope I'm wrong. But right now, didn't fucking work.
It's not doing a whole lot
no.
right now.
No, and it's like look, I gotta be honest, because look, it hurts my feelings to lose subs, but I'm like 40, so it doesn't matter. Like, fuck you, get over it.
You're 40. You got other things to worry about than a little number here on a computer screen.
Yeah, I can deal with it.
But to a little kid,
some of it's my fault. But to a little kid, and I don't think they get that. And maybe honestly, well, at least Kavos. I don't think Kavos honestly gets that.
What are you talking about? Stop trying to ridiculing people like me.
I'll ridicule you all I want. Big jerk. I've always been nice to you. Always been nice. I'm nice to everybody. And when I'm nice to them, I'm sucking their dick. And I'm not sucking their dick, and then I'm a jerk.
You're ungrateful.
I'm ungrateful.
Can't win.
No.
Unethical. All you do is make fun of me.
Yeah, to be fair.
And then I'll give you an idea. And he honestly doesn't believe it's hypocritical, right? Or at least how it looks, because it's not hypocritical, because I don't like guilt by association, but it's a fucking reality. All right? He makes a video yesterday that that the plan was to actually kind of take it apart, right? And the content itself, yeah, Jake Paul's ripping people off and taking advantage of children, but so's your buddy. And you don't have shit to say about that. And he honestly doesn't see, he thinks it's very different. He says he thinks it's apples and oranges. And I believe him. I believe he thinks it's apples and oranges. I was like, but if you were on a live stream right now, no one would buy this shit. And he's like, I'm sorry, I disagree. So what do I do? Do I call him a bad person? Doesn't make any...
sucked his big in this ball.
Suck his big in his balls. I wish Kavos the best. I really do. I wish 12-year-old the best. I hope everybody gets 100,000 subs. I hope everybody gets 1 million subs. And
you want everybody
all their dreams, and I really do believe that.
You want everybody to succeed.
That's great, but don't fuck with me.
I don't know about everybody. But
I don't know why. Don't fuck with me. It hasn't really gone well for too many, and it didn't go well for 12-year-old. And I don't like. That's the first time that I had a major victory and felt sick about it.
Because you felt the battle shouldn't have even taken place.
No. Oh, and Kavos, well, he was going to make a video on you months ago. I wish he had. Because he never would have had, never would have happened. How do you guys don't have the insight to this? He's like, well, he's going to make a video on me. Because I think Kavos thinks that I'm upset about the video being made. Well, the only two things I'm upset about is A, he was put in this position. And B, the thing about the money. Me being dishonest about the money. Which I debunked. And didn't even come up in the conversation. But Kavos did say this, and he did kind of get me here, and I'm going to throw that out there. I'm going to throw that out there for you. He says, you don't have a problem with the shout-out. I was like, no, I don't. So, once you got the shout-out, you're in the game. I was like, yeah, but it's like a girl punching you. You can't punch back. You know? And then he punched and hit a wall. I go, don't you worry about this guy's feelings? He's like, yeah, but he's like, you can't have it both ways. And I don't know if he's not wrong. You can't have it both ways. I've said this before. I really wonder about Tommy NC having a channel too. I've said this before, and I love Tommy NC.
You have.
And by the way, it's too late now for Tommy NC, and it's too late now for the 12-year-old. There's nowhere to go. He's a YouTuber now. You know, there's no way around it. But I as a father, and I sound like one of those jackasses that I fucking hated when I was a kid. As a father, you don't understand one day when you're a father. Well, I really feel this way. I don't think he should be put in that position, and I think the adults in the situation should realize that. I'm a little more sympathetic.
Maybe act like a fucking adult.
I'm a little more sympathetic to Kavos because he doesn't have kids. All right? He's never saw his little girl get picked on or anything like that. That shit comes with time. I didn't even start thinking that way till my late 20s. All right? So I'd be a hypocrite, I suppose. Jackass and... What'd you say, Kavos?
A massive hypocrite. That's what you are, little Tommy.
So, that guy in Buffalo, he's 36? No excuses. None. Zero. Zip. Now, if they manage to fix things for him and make him feel good, and maybe he starts losing subs, and maybe he's tougher than I think, and he's like, you know what, screw it. He gets like me. Like, fuck it, I'll lose subs. I'm making videos.
Time will tell.
Yeah, I'm still getting fucking 40, 50, 60,000 views. Fuck everybody, you know? Good, great. Fantastic.
Grand, wonderful.
You know?
No yelling on the bus.
Yes. So I want to know what you all think. We're going to be cool with each other. Drama's real, no bullshit. But I haven't decided. I was working on a video, and I guess Kavos' content changed, but I don't feel any different about Keem. And
so nothing's changed about how you feel about Keem in the last year.
No. Well, I'll give you an idea what a prick I am. He tweeted me last night privately. Somehow he can get into my DMs even though we don't follow each other. It's fucking amazing.
Oh no, you can do that.
Yeah, whatever. And he writes something. And I'm like, tomorrow, right? And then son of a bitch, like I'm still on beta, he writes, DM me. I'm like, fuck him, I'm going to bed. And like force myself to go to sleep just to let him fucking sleep on it. And maybe he was going to fucking be nice to me too. But I don't know if I'm going to accept it from him. It's a little tough.
It's pretty tough. There's a little bit of a track.
Yeah. You're talking about well, I was supposed to like blow off the fact that you were like saying I wouldn't stick up for my wife in a fight. You were playing Halo when I was in Iraq. Fuck off. Give me that shit. So are we at peace now, Kavos? Or sort of?
Not now.
I don't trust you, but I'll be your...
You're unethical. Untrustworthy.
We'll still be friends though, right?
I'm not giving you a second chance.
All right. So I'll take some calls. That's my story. It's 20 minutes. That's the way I feel. I do want everybody to be successful. I hope you guys really believe that. I do. I want everybody to be successful. I'm so well supported. I've had more than I could ever dreamed of. If it stays like this, I'm fine. If it goes away, then I'll fucking be proud of the run. But you know, that's it. Colossal says inadvertently, you're on the air. You're annoying. What
you waited all that time just to do that.
I've seen that guy on Twitter. Let's see how this goes. Well,
oh my god, go outside and bounce a basketball. That'd be a better use of your time. My god.
G Night Grow, you're on the air. Why time?
Hello,
sir. How are you?
Is my microphone okay?
It is wonderful. You have a sexy, sexy voice.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
It's very pleasant.
Why isn't your live streams on SoundCloud?
Good question.
Why don't you put?
I'm lazy. I have a lot to do. I can't get around. I got to take a whole day off to get that whole thing and then get on iTunes. It's a big pain in the ass, and I'm waiting for somebody to come and do it for me.
I was sitting on the bus yesterday.
Yeah.
For a while.
Mm-hmm.
And
your signal sucks, sir.
I was wanting to watch your video.
A lot of people are asking me for this,
but I just couldn't because my battery was like really low.
All right. And I want to be on iTunes and get on SoundCloud like Baited was, and I could do that. Yeah. I could transfer the info every day, but I want to pay for it. I don't want to do the work. Somebody help me, and I'll pay them. How about that? Somebody help me do this, and I'll pay them.
Yeah.
Not that much though. But $20 is not okay. It'll probably be more than that. All right, well, I'll give it some more. You're the fifth person to ask me. I usually get that question like once a month, but it's getting a lot more now. So I'll work on that. All right, buddy?
Yeah.
Thanks, man. You're good. Oh, well. Did you have something else to say?
Yeah. Also, have you heard of?
No, I haven't, because the problem is you're on wireless and it sucks.
No, have you heard of someone called Sky from?
You don't finish the sentence. It's your internet sucks.
Have you heard of someone called?
That's it. Fuck off.
Oh my God.
You're fucking with me. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh.
What do you think of that guy, Kavos?
SoundCloud nothing but a scam. Rips kids off. Horrendous. Misleading. Steals money from kids.
Sky from Minecraft. Yeah, I think they take money from kids. But what the balls of him? Like, take balls, take advantage of kids. He did bitch about like being Keem's lapdog and stuff like that. I was like, guess what, pal? Join the club. Like, you're stuck with it, so am I. Whatever. You know, whatever. Kowalski, you're on with Jeff Fluffman and Kavos.
No, it's Felf Fluffman.
Fluffman. I can't even say it.
You can't even say your own fucked up
My creation.
name.
I can't even say my own. That's how good it is. Felf Fluffman.
Felf
Fluffman.
Kavos
Flef.
and Tommy C.
Yes. What do you want there, Kowalski? You're a big goofball.
Yes, I am.
Yes.
To be honest, I think the only people that could actually probably take down Keem are the Paul brothers.
I don't even think that would work.
Just get
I
their
know, because I
massive
think
hounding
and I might
army
even.
of children.
You know what? No, he couldn't. You know why? Because people would rally up behind Keem, and I got to be honest with you. Under that circumstance, I might too. That's how disgusting I find the Paul brothers. I would probably. I think a lot of people would back Keem that don't even like him under those circumstances. We can't let them have YouTube.
I think I'd enjoy it because it'd annoy the hell out of Keem.
What? Yeah, well, everything annoys him. I can say, hey, Keemstar, you're a big fat ass, and that bothers him. Hey, Keemstar, your fucking Drama Alert sucks. I get more views than you. Yeah, keep trying. Don't make fun of me because of the Paul. Yeah, fuck you.
Keemstar, I've got more hair on my legs than you have on your head.
This shit bugs me. You're always making fun of me.
You're a bully.
Big bully. He's a bully.
I cannot respect the man who hides his chrome dome.
What do you think of that combo? Well, that's your boss he's talking about.
He has more hair on his balls than you on your face. What are you talking about? You making fun of Keem?
Yeah. So, I don't know. Today was an interesting day. Until Kowalski came. Get out of here, Kowalski. I had enough. Bye-bye. Let's see. Tiny Hole Timmy, you're on the air. Hey, you big dumb hick.
Hey, dude. God damn it. I swear to God, every time I turn around, man, you talking that cash money shit.
Yeah. Why are you such a hillbilly? You're getting, and your hillbilly internet doesn't work.
That's why.
Your hillbilly internet doesn't work.
Get that tumbleweed rolling.
That tumbleweed. Man, why are you talking about the boy Wonder Kavos?
Why am I talking about him? Well, we had a conversation today. I thought it was interesting. And it took all, you know what? I can't do anything else because I had all these plans. I was going to edit his video, show the huge fucking microphone mistake he made, which is really funny. I might show that. He fucked up at the end.
You don't make mistakes. What are you talking about?
He's a shining beacon of hope that YouTube needs.
Yes, he is. He certainly is. Hear that, Kavos?
And he says the things that's on everybody's mind.
Like what? Like bad person? You're a bad person.
You sit there with your depends and wanna-days.
Yeah. I'm a wannabe? Is that what you said?
No, you're wanna-days, man. Them old geriatric people pills. I know, that's a big word for you. That's a big word for you.
Yeah, it's a big word for you too there, fucking wheat mouth. You know.
Shit.
Yeah. You big
Hey, don't be talking about the boy Wonder Kavos like that, man.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, don't you have some cows to milk?
I got your mama. I need milk.
Yeah, she's dead. How'd you do
That's probably why she ain't producing very much.
that? Get the fuck out of here, you sick fuck.
The only thing he was milking was the situation.
Oh, this is a good idea.
Lucy, you're on the air.
Oh shit, wrong number.
Fuck off! Jonathan, a guy with a lisp.
Hi.
Yeah, you have a real bad lisp too.
I just wanted to talk about to Kavos about YouTube. I want some advice.
Before you get in there, Lispy Lou. You know my wife has a lisp. You know that?
Oh.
And I've been doing this fucking, bad person and all of it. And she comes up to me and she says, "What the fuck are you doing? You're making fun of somebody with a lisp?" She goes, "I have a lisp." And I said, "I make fun of people. That's what I do. I'm not making fun of you." She goes, "Don't you think that's a little fucked up?" And then she goes,
"You make fun of my chin on a daily basis."
I should have said that. Like she goes, "Don't you think it's a little fucked up? I mean, who are you making fun of?" And I said, "It's Kavos." And she goes, "Oh, that's okay."
While you two talk, I'm gonna go grab a raincoat real quick. So.
You're gonna
take great offense from that.
All right, what do you want there, Lispy Lou? What's happening?
I want some YouTube advice from Kavos.
Go ahead. You're on the air with Kavos.
Kavos, give me some YouTube advice.
Give him some YouTube advice, you worthless fucking 800,000 subs. You can't give him any advice, you prick.
Be the voice of the voiceless. Attack people.
But I want more of a...
The voice of the voiceless.
Maybe I want more of a friendly channel.
You want a friendly channel? How's that gonna sell?
I want a friendly and nice channel.
How is that gonna sell? Nobody sells being friendly. Look at Kavos. That's why he passed away. You know, I'm sorry. Look, there's a market for what Alex and Brandon do. Kavos moved ahead for 2 reasons. He hustles, and the alpha image helps. I don't give a fuck what you say, clown. Unless you're as good as clown and can produce regularly, you know, you're not gonna get the subs. If you can make lower end content, pump it out, and connect with people a lot easier when you're pissed, because most people are pissed all day. They just don't show it.
Everybody's angry.
So why don't you I have an idea, Jonathan. Why don't you start a channel for people who make fun of lispers?
Oh, that's a good idea.
So you think you're some internet sensation like I'm Alex?
Yes. What do you think of that, Jonathan?
Yeah, that'd be a very, very good idea.
Very good idea.
I have a bit of a stutter too.
You're putting it on. I know you. I play fucking Overwatch with you all the time.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do. I play Overwatch with you. Yes, I do.
You have no.
You're the guy that's afraid of necklaces.
You're a liar.
Did you hear about this? Jonathan's afraid of necklaces.
Why is he afraid? Why does he have a necklace phobia?
It's like legit phobia. Like he can't, if you have he said if I had dog tags on when I met him, he couldn't shake my hand.
Really?
Yeah, it's serious. And what? Did you go to the doctor yet?
I emailed a clinic. But...
Good for you. Seriously, I thought you were gonna be like, no, I didn't do it. Good for you. It's gonna help. They're gonna help you. They're probably. Yeah. I bet what you have is curable, but it takes a lot of work. If I had to guess, because it's probably some form of PTSD. You know,
probably.
And PTSD is probably the most treatable of all. But you got to do what they tell you, even if it's weird and embarrassing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
So you're gonna do what you're told, or you're gonna be a bad person.
I'm gonna be a bad person.
You better do. They better not be a bad person. Tell him, Kavos. Really tell him to go fix his necklace problem.
Fix your necklace problem.
Shut up, Kavos. No one cares about you.
No,
you must go suck my big in this ball. You too, yeah. Bobby.
Bye-bye.
God.
Thanks, Jonathan. Illuminati.
Hi.
How's that beautiful, beautiful, beautiful woman over there over there in the Midwest doing?
Getting high as fuck in Colorado. What's up?
Are you really? Yeah. See, I didn't know if I was allowed to say really.
That's not the
Midwest. Yeah, I didn't want to give away for you. I did know she's in Colorado, but I didn't know if I was supposed to say it.
It's fine. I'm in Colorado. It's cool.
So Kavos called me, and I'm making a whole show around one fucking telephone call that lasted 45 minutes.
Well, Kavos also contacted me.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
I told him this was coming, by the way.
Oh, you told him? Why?
Yes. Oh, I didn't. I didn't tell him what it was. Because I said I was mad at him still, and I'm still mad at him. So what happened?
Well, good. I'm still mad at him too. So let's have a fucking party here.
Okay.
So I got a question for Mr. Kavos.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to know why he went out of his way to add me on Snapchat and message me.
Well, you're a big YouTuber.
And send me selfies.
What are you talking about? Nothing more than just a lie.
Look, all I'm saying is
not
about your big English balls, and I didn't even see them.
He said
that's not
selfies.
true.
It's not
what the fuck is Snapchat for? You keep bragging about your big English balls. I didn't see any, boy.
He didn't send you a dick pic. Don't say that. He didn't send. Let's be honest, because people say that, then he's gonna get.
Well, I mean, that's kind of why Snapchat exists.
Is it really?
Yeah, I have the screenshot that shows he added me.
All right, but he didn't send you a dick pic, obviously.
No, he did not send me a dick pic.
No, but that's like the biggest gateway to send nudes.
Have you got a dick pic before from somebody other than a boyfriend on Snapchat?
I get dick pics actually, like unwanted ones, like at least like once or twice a week.
Who does that?
People with Snapchat.
I don't know. I just block
does
them.
that?
I have a really long
People with
block
Snapchat.
list.
I promise you'll never see my dick. I promise
Thank you. Thank you so much. Tell Rip, remind Rip as well, please.
Well, I heard that's not true. I heard Sarah made that up. That's what
You heard Sarah made that up?
I never got to the
Sarah
bottom.
is a
I never got to the bottom of that. I just played it safe. Because
Sarah got to the bottom of it.
Yeah.
She saw some shit.
I don't want any Me Too feminist bullshit bringing down my new channel.
Okay. Well, I mean, I hear Sarah is in good spirits, so she seems to be okay.
Good. We need her back. Listen, so he sent you selfies with like when you say selfies, like that is
so he didn't. Yeah, but he didn't just send a selfie. The point is, like, I never gave him my Snapchat. Like, my Snapchat is public, but to get to it, I believe you have to go into my YouTube channel, into my description box, and that's where I post it. So I know that means he went to my channel and then went to my Snapchat. And the thing is, he was re-apologizing for when he attacked my character, Sarah J. Warren.
Let's go back to that.
Let's
go back to that.
No, sorry.
Let's go. Let's go back to that because a lot of people don't know that Sarah had just started on Get to the Point, right? She did a blistering coverage, and it was good, but it was a little over the top.
Bad. It was bad.
But fucking, you were a donator for him for a long time, correct?
Right, I donated him like $200 in a stream or something like that one time because he said he wanted a new camera.
He didn't recognize her as Sarah J. Warren, obviously, right? And he lit her up. He lit her up. And I had to smooth the whole thing out because I remember I was like, look, I understand you're mad. You have every right to be fucking mad. I go, let me smooth this out. He's a big YouTuber, you know, and he is a friend of mine. So, and that's another thing. I'm always smoothing shit out for him. Why am I doing this? And I went to him and I said, look.
Because you're the adult.
It's a fuck up. He did apologize. It's a fuck up. I guess he apologized to you too. And he deleted the comment. I was like, she just come on, give her a break. I'm trying to build something, please. You know? And it did get kind of resolved. And then he comes and he apologizes to you again, like 3 months later.
Yeah, he apologized to me again. He sent me the same message once on Twitter and then once on Snapchat. So he messaged me on Twitter, then goes and finds my Snapchat, sends me a selfie, and with the selfie, he attaches another apology with it.
I wonder why. It's almost like he was like collecting, because he said something weird to fucking Real Talk too, which he said I misinterpreted. It's almost like he. Yeah.
Well, eventually I told him because we kept talking over Snapchat, and he like asked me at one point when I was tweeting about Rich Lux when the whole like drama with Peter Mon was going on and John Cookian, and he messaged me on Snapchat. He goes, "Who's Rich Lux?" And I kind of like told him a little bit about the drama that was going on.
Okay.
And then he asked me because I tried to screen record him, and I didn't realize that Snapchat was still going to show that screen recording because. I had a feeling that he was still being a little snake. And I remember I messaged you about it. And I said, I don't know what to do with this. I feel really weird.
Well, I don't know. Like, maybe he just likes you. You think that?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
You think he was trying to get to? Well, he did come off sincere to me. I'm a little fucking weird about the whole thing. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
You know,
he told me to go fuck myself because I aligned with you. So.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Don't
because I
listen
told
to
him.
Don't not listen to
Yeah.
her.
Why Kavos? Why Kavos?
So you're saying he told you to go fuck yourself. See, that's weird. And now he was all like reasonable today.
Right. No, in the Snapchat, because he goes, why did you screen record my Snapchat? And I said, because I don't trust you, because you align with Keemstar and I work with Tommy and I don't want any problems between us. So I want things to be like transparent. He said, well, you can go fuck yourself for that.
Really?
Keemstar's been nothing but good to me.
Wow.
Since day one.
But see, that makes me think the whole conversation.
If you got nothing to hide, then it wouldn't be that big of a deal.
That makes me think the whole thing is like kind of insincere. You know, that they're just trying to calm me down and keep me from fucking firing ahead. You know, because why does it have to come down to that? There's no fucking problem with me in real talk just because Kavos got in a fight. I don't seriously think that Kavos should call out Keemstar and ruin his fucking career because that's what he would do. But here's all I'm saying, and I said this to him today. If you go on and put on fucking Jake Paul is taking advantage of kids, and you're really, it's getting harder and harder to stand on your perch. Now, he honestly doesn't feel, at least that's what he told me, that he's not doing that. But that's what it looks like.
Well, every time Keemstar attacks someone, he like jumps in like a little bitch, like his little lapdog. And I'm like, that's not cool.
It does
like,
look that way.
Show
but
that you're,
in fairness,
it doesn't
though,
show that you're the YouTuber you say you are.
I'm going to make an argument for him, all right? First of all, he did go after Rice Gum, right? And I know Rice Gum and him are tight. I know Rice, because I remember Rice Gum was tight before he's as big as he was now when I was unbaited. That's true, all right? He did go Rice Gum, he did gun KSI, and he actually did Dingy, too. Somebody I like. The Poke Patrol. And thank you so much, Jonathan. Jeff, make a bubble.
I can't make a bubble with this fucking gum.
Yeah, sorry. You're out of luck. You should have donated more.
Yo, Sarah, you're fucking hot, man. I was hot with you any day.
Real talk.
You know that.
Real talk, the metaphor Messiah, everyone.
Yo, Tommy, I'm glad you and Kavos are straight. Now we can all smoke a joint together, bro.
Yeah, we're sort of straight. We're crooked, but cool. We're cool, not straight.
You're like, they're like a deformed square.
We're cool.
I give you that shout out. How's it going?
Yeah, got
I'll give you another.
Here's a shout out. I'm gonna delete the stream now.
Oh man.
All right, let's go. Hey Tommy, did you reference yourself as service because you download? What did that mean? What? Who? What? Where? When? How? Did you reference yourself as service because you download want to smash iNammer's mom? Did you reference yourself as? I don't know. No. Thanks for the money.
I think the correct term is low key.
Oh, low key, yeah.
Not down low.
I don't want to smash iNammer's mom. I don't. I swear to God. Because she's probably around the same age as I am, and I want to smash somebody that's younger. What do you think of that? Hey, when are you going to be in Germany?
Wait, Jennifer Aniston's like 50. So
yeah, but she's one of the few women on earth that she almost gets better looking as she gets older. She's so fine. It's ridiculous.
Yes, she is.
Yeah, right.
Yo, Sarah, when are we gonna smoke together?
Sarah, where are you, sweetheart?
Yeah, sorry, my internet was cutting the fuck out. I like lost you entirely.
All right.
Nice, Sarah. Never mind.
Bye.
So you gonna smoke a joint with Real Talk?
Are you gonna smoke?
Oh hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I don't get to smoke any joints. I'm too old and I have kids. It sucks.
And
the last time I smoked a joint, I threw up.
Sorry, Tommy. Yeah. I'll do it for you.
I threw up.
Hell yeah. We'll light one for the homie.
I don't know, man. I'm supposed to be in charge of this fucking channel. Shouldn't I fucking be abusing the women, not you? I mean, Jesus. Well, I find that really strange, and it just shows me that Kavos is because he tried to tell me when we were in our argument that it was just him fucking around and he didn't really realize it. And no, he was pissed, and I was pissed too. I don't think he's very honest with his emotions.
I don't think so either. I mean, look, my point with I thought it was weird he apologized a second time and then went out and found another one of my social medias to like contact me on because I was a super huge fan of him. I remember when he was down at I think he was at 20,000 subs when I found him. Like something so small. and I loved watching him grow. And then it was just kind of like he turned around and attacked me because I wore a wig. A red wig really threw him off that much, and it was just kind of.
Well, he didn't like. No, that's not 100% true. He didn't like the way you attacked the new Social Blade. He did have an issue with some of the reporting he did. In fairness,
right,
it wasn't.
But
just,
the problem is in the makeup community, Social Blade is still accurate. So my stuff was actually correct, and he was misinformed.
All right.
So,
okay, all right. I'm just saying. No, I'm not. I don't know. I'm not making a judgment. I'm just saying that's not the only thing he criticized.
No, I get it. That's why he did it, because he messaged me. But then on Twitter, he like in the DMs, he like backtracked on everything he said in that YouTube comment to me, and then he's just like, "I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry," and I'm like, dude, if you wanted to publicly like throw me under the bus like that, that's cool. Stick with it in the DMs and just be like, tell me what I could have done better.
Yeah.
He was just like,
because it's not like you're
not
going to listen to him. He's a huge guy. I don't know,
would have
Pierce.
listened to something he would have had to say, because he's obviously doing something right.
Well,
but instead, he just like backtracked.
I don't get it. I don't really want
to. That was a wig. That was a wig.
That was a wig.
No,
she don't have red hair.
Stop.
You never got.
I don't have red hair.
You don't have red hair? No, she doesn't have red hair. You want?
You didn't realize that?
Have you ever snagged a redhead? Real talk.
No, I was planning on it, but that.
It's okay. I can get my edges down. Don't worry, boo. I got you.
Well, in that aspect, if it's a wig, does it still count?
I want to be. Wouldn't this be a great fuckhead? The first fuckhead wedding. And Blair and Blair and Real Talk get married, and I'm gonna be the priest. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, because we know how religious you are.
What? Well, justice the peace, Jeff.
Look, all I can say, I've been on my knees a couple times. Okay.
Jeff, justice the peace.
Oh, Jesus.
All right. I got 45 minutes. I'm gonna take calls from from the other one.
Yep.
Kavos.
Yeah, I'm out of here, Tommy. Yes, right, Kavos, keep sending those dick pics, bro.
Oh, one more thing before you leave. One more thing before you leave. I gave you no ultimatum. I didn't even bring it up, correct? About me and him. We were just fighting. I never involved you once, correct? I just want to make that
No, hell no.
Not so much to Kavos, but I want to make that clear. I never did anything like that. God damn.
Nope, never.
Well, at least in the end, I'll still be Real Talk's friend.
Okay. Okay.
All right, please,
all right. Take care, everybody. Thanks so much for your story, sweetheart. I'll see you soon. Bye. One of my favorite people. Blair.
There they won.
There's
nothing but take things out of context.
If you've been enjoying the show so far, make sure you check out our news channel, Get to the Point, and make sure you give us a like, a sub, and a share. Let's grow Shot to the Point together. If you like this, it's been a very low-paced fight. I'm glad this weekend's over. I can't wait. All I want to do is work on Real Talk's video and fucking
sleep.
Yeah, I'm working on. I'll just tell you guys ahead of time. I'm going to be uploading an advertisement for Real Talk. He paid me pretty good to do it. And we're putting it on this channel. But I'm going to try to make it as cool as possible. I've done it before. And
that gave me a shout out.
Yeah. Maybe we could convince Kavos to give you a shout out. You know. So I'm going to be making something this weekend and see if I can get that up by Sunday before we go on. So I'm going to take some time off. This week sucked.
A little bit.
You want to take some more calls, Kavos, before we go?
Sure, bring it on. I won't back down.
Lubix, go ahead. You're on the air.
All right. Well,
yes.
So, what I don't understand, and this has to do with the kid, is that, you know, Keemstar, a few months ago, he was really willing to defend Rice Gum, even though Rice Gum was pretty much wrong. But I haven't seen him
on what issue, though?
Despite the fact that he loves to criticize you. I mean, he mentions you all the time, so I don't get why this time it was an issue.
I don't know why. Well, H3H3 was an issue, if I remember correct. I think he got involved in that one too. I think he did. I'm not sure. This thing, you know what? This whole thing comes down to this, right? The Flamingo thing would have came and went, because I would have been all over that either way. But if I was just simply allowed to criticize Face Banks, and he could have called me a conspiracy theorist and whatever. But no, he came in and made it hardcore. And then Banks didn't do himself any favors by keeping himself in the news. You know, it was just like, buy this fucking FaZe Banks was wrong story, what a victim, and he's a hero and tried to save his girlfriend, or else. And it's bullshit. It's bullshit. It's a complete and utter bullshit. And you know, you do shit like that to me, You know, even with Kavos, like I wasn't gonna leak. I gave him a warning on Saturday or whenever it was. I said it out loud. I said, you know, Barley House. And what does he do? He starts cursing at me the whole night. Well, and he even laughed when I said it. I said, well, what's that gonna do? Is that gonna? Oh, I'm gonna shut up now. I won't drop the DMs now.
But Barley House lied.
It took a lot for me to get that pissed off. I mean, you pushed me, Kavos. You pushed me. Kavos, you pushed me.
I didn't push you. You pushed yourself.
All right. What else do you have to say, Lubex? I don't know.
Oh, can I go back to the whole flamingo thing for a second, or
yeah,
do
sure,
I have to stay on topic?
If you want, sure.
Okay, because Keemstar, when he said, like, his whole point was that he would have no reason to get Chubbs away from Skyda's mind, well, not nobody anymore, because they're not doing business anymore. Yet I mean, okay, you proved them wrong. They were doing business, but they're not anymore. So what reason would he have?
I didn't know it's still business or not. Well, here's the thing. Here's the reason I got the tip off. It wasn't psychic, all right? And it was I did say it might have something to do with that. I didn't say it was for sure, but they were in business.
Okay.
So, but the thing was, there was a video, and I think it was over the summer or late September, and Keemstar from New York starts pissing and moaning about Adam picking up the tab, right? And I knew right there and then that he had it in for him. I know how he acts, and I remembered it. So when the whole flamingo thing rolled around, it just made sense with the other information that I had, that he was either trying to rub him out, or, as it turns out, he simply doesn't like Chubbs. You know, and like when Keemstar doesn't like you, he just doesn't unfollow you on Twitter.
Yeah,
he tries to get people to unfollow you on Social Play. That's where I had the fucking problem. So it's just how vicious he is. He's a vicious cunt. And God damn it, if what he didn't do to that kid is no different than these jackasses that do these beauty pageants, you know, like Honey Boo Boo. You know, I don't think there's even anything different from what he did to this boy than what was done to that Honey Boo Boo broad. What's that?
I'm not a parent or anything, but I felt horrible for that kid.
I did too.
Like, how do you give somebody a career then have? He's just put in such a horrible situation. There's no way I could have handled it when I was 12. I have to say that.
I couldn't handle it when I was 39. What the fuck he's gonna handle it?
You know? Right? How do you think a 12-year-old's gonna handle that?
I thought I did a pretty good job, but in the end,
outrageous.
Outrageous. And I don't get them. I was talking to Kavos, and maybe it'll turn out right. He thinks that, you know, things are going to turn around for the kid, and he's going to help him, and that's great. And by the way, we bashed Kavos a lot today, but right after I got off the phone with him, Turkey Tom got a strike in his sight on the Kavos video. So some of Kavos' fans, fucking Kavos got right involved. Got a hold of Trusted Flagger. I put all three of them in a chat, and it got resolved within a couple hours.
Oh, that's good.
Like this. All right, he's a lot of things, and I don't really trust him all the time. But about things like fair use, and those things are important to him. And in as much as he may not like Turkey Tom or not like his content or whatever, he did live up to his. That was important to him. I asked him, and he got right on it. Right.
Good thing to do.
Yes. So Kavos, thanks for helping out Turkey Tom, Kavos.
You're welcome.
Yeah, Turkey Tom's good friends. I didn't want to see
all you do is constantly attack me. At least I can.
Yes. Lubix, I'm sorry, what are you saying?
Oh, I was just saying that Turkey Tom is a good friend. So it sucks to see him get a strike, and that now that, of course,
it's gone.
That's resolved.
We got it. It's gone. So. It's resolved. And Kavos isn't going to allow that. Yeah. I would have really lit him up if he didn't help out Turkey Tom.
Did Kavos help you with the other strikes? Because I know that you got like 2 strikes on your thing.
No, Kavos had nothing to do with those strikes, and he didn't help me. It was
nothing. They just got appealed by their.
Yes, we got appealed, and you know, I got some people involved, and it was over pretty quick. You know, it's probably the same fucking people. It's probably diehard Kavos and Keem fans, and they're going around being a prick. And to be perfectly honest with you, I know Kavos doesn't want that. You know, I can't say that for Keem because he found out about my strike before I did and let everybody know.
I bet if Keem knew that you would be able to stop streaming because of a copyright strike, he'd probably.
Oh God, Josh Pesticor, and I don't even give a shit if I got your fucking name wrong. All right, Josh, whatever his name, he was like, I guess you can't stream now. Yeah. That's the guy on the Drama Alert team. Yeah, nice fucking guy.
Did you hear? I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but Keemstar apparently was DMing Turkey Tom and talking about some sort of manipulation thing. He was saying that it may have been some sort of a what is it? Apparently, like he was DMing Turkey Tom saying that that he should make a video on himself. Like he was.
Where did you get that?
Was saying
where'd you get
Turkey
that
Tom to make a video on Keemstar?
Where'd you get that information?
He told me. I don't know if I'm. I don't even. Know
I don't think you're allowed to be talking about that.
Yeah, maybe I shouldn't.
No, because I know.
I'm sorry, Tom.
All right, have a good one, Louis. Take care, buddy.
All right. See you.
I know what he's talking about. I don't think. But Turkey Tom's real good. I'm not mad at you, Louis. You're gonna have to deal with Turkey Tom. Mellow Dottie, thank you so much. Welcome to the Fuckheads. You see, I'm like Ninja now. Did you see that? Oh, yeah. Dr. Disrespect's coming back?
Oh, is he?
Let's check that out.
Yes. I need to know
we need a doctor. It's long enough. I don't care if you're fucking banging hoes. I need the doctor.
Yeah, that's between you and your wife.
That's between you and your wife. You need fucking funny ass dreams.
You're not even married to that lady.
Yeah, exactly. I love that joke that was going around. Did he cheat on her in character?
Yeah, it was the doc that did it.
Dr. Disrespect.
Guy didn't do it.
Is back. Let's see. Dr. Disrespect is coming out 1 day ago. See, I don't know if this is right because it's like, oh, Slick Daddy Clips. Is that his is that his thing? Slick Daddy Clips?
Where?
Yeah. You want to watch it?
Yes.
Okay, we'll watch this.
I don't know how trustworthy this is, but
I hope I don't lose a fucking. I hope I don't lose
anything with the doc. I'm on board.
All right, here we go. It's been over a month. But we're still here. Like, I guess your wife?
Jesus Christ. My God.
A lot of hints appeared in the past few days. And this is episode 2, apparently. Slick Daddy Cliffs. Is this real?
I don't know. How many views does it have?
100,000. That one doesn't mean too much for them.
It might.
Champions Club. No, I think this is oh, this is one of these videos like saying he's coming back, and they're using like these hints. Oh, so this is bullshit. Probably get copyright claim.
Damn.
Manipulation at its finest.
Yes. Do you think you make a video on this? The fact that the Slick Daddy Clips fooled me and sucked me in? Got an ad out of it?
I will.
Yeah, thanks. Appreciate that, Kava. Then we're square, me and you. We're good after that.
Fair and square?
Yeah, fair and square. What do you think?
No more of this jokes?
That's disappointing.
I wouldn't say that. It's fucking money in the bank. Who else should I? Righto Scrub. You may be the last caller of the day. Don't fuck it up. 3, 2, 1. Kavos, tell this guy to get the fuck out of here.
Get out of here! Suck my big English ball!
Yeah. All right. Reborn Rain, you're on the air.
What's up?
What's up, man? How you doing? Welcome to the show.
I'm doing pretty good. I see you're here with Kavos.
Yeah, I got Kavos. Say hello, Kavos.
Can you say big English balls?
Say big English balls.
There we go. That's the catchphrase of the century.
All right, what do you got for me? I only got like 3 minutes left, 4 minutes left.
Oh, go ahead and kick me out. I ain't got shit.
Get the fuck out. How dare you?
Jesus Christ.
Waste of time.
It's outrageous.
Outrageous.
I'm going to scream loud. You're on the air.
Hey, Tommy, just a sec to mute the stream so I can hear you. Okay.
Okay. Go ahead.
Dankeschön.
Oh,
man,
du bist Deutsch? Du bist Deutsch?
You're so fucking, no, speaking fucking English, I do not speak Deutsch.
Yeah? You said Dankeschön.
Neither German. No.
Nicht Deutsch?
Just,
okay.
I don't know, just,
all right.
Nine?
Nice.
I do not speak Deutsch, sorry. Okay. Yeah, you're so fucking addictive, and I said, okay, let's call Tommy, because I never did before, you know?
Okay.
And, yeah.
So you're talking to me now. What do you want to talk about? I only got 3 minutes left. And I gotta go to bed.
Yeah, tomorrow I should probably like try to call a bit earlier, right?
Where are you from? Where are you from, bud?
Je ne sais pas, j'ai oublié parce que je ne parle pas un peu de.
You're French? Oui. You're French?
Not French. No, man, I'm not French. I could be like, you know, like.
Why don't you just tell me that?
Anything, man.
Tell me where you're from. That's interesting me. I'm interested in other countries. Where are you from?
Well, I can't remember, man. I mean, I used to live there. I used to live here, and now I'm not sure, man.
You're a worldly man.
Just geography.
You're a man of the world.
I'm the man of my word.
What's your first language? What's your first language?
I don't. Well,
how the fuck do you not know? What do you
How do you not know what your first?
No, I know. I just kidding you. Of course, I do know. What? Can you tell by my accent?
I thought you were French. I thought you were French.
No,
I guess
that's why he asked you.
That's why I'm asking you.
No, I just speak French just a little bit. But je veux apprendre plus.
Okay, what's your first language?
A Paris, oui. Sorry. Io parlare italiano un poco, per mia
You're my worst nightmare. You never answer questions or get to the point. It's terrible. What do you think, this guy, Kavos?
No, but I feel so fucking amazing every night, man. I mean, you're addictive. You're a fucking drug, man. Really?
Thank you. Well,
Can I just you?
Have a good day. You call tomorrow. Bye bye. Jesus, Kavos, that guy was screaming me out. That guy's funny. I hope he calls back.
I took my headset off because he said his name was "I'm Gonna Scream Loud." So
yeah, I did. I was wondering if that's kind of why I put him in. But I got more than I bargained for.
I don't know about
last
that.
Guy. The fit.
I think Screaming Loud might have been better.
I'm done. Kavos, we're done.
Done. Fuck off.
And that's how we end our videos, right? Is Dave got anything going?
Probably.
Yeah. All right.
I don't know.
All right, everybody. Thanks for being a part of the show. I'll see y'all Sunday. Real Talk, Metaphor Messiah makes his return with Jeff the Fluffman.
Let's go to Real Talk.
Yes. You can't come, though. You know why? Because you're a bad person!
This is the almighty infinite, independent excellence. Devil fighting, rebel titan, weed smoking alchemist. Fake identities, okay, you cool with Jason Bourne. Running with these Wolverines, okay, you about to catch a storm. I ain't never been a liar, got tired of niggas playing me. Head in my legs like she about to catch a pedigree. Chi-Town to King's home, slapping fives, black stones. 6 mile to danger zones, bullets look like waffle cones. Folk affiliated to evolution of Machiavelli. Don't make me read them eagles to you like I'm Chip Kelly. They feel my struggle, I express it through my hip hop. I'm about to make you